You launched your business for freedom, but now it feels like a full-time panic attack. You're not failing. You're doing the work of 5 people. Manually. That's when it shows up, the Overwhelm Monster. It feeds on your to-do list, and the harder you work, the bigger it gets. In this video, I'll show you how he escaped it. Because you didn't build your business to live like this. He thought he had to face it alone. But then, something caught his eye. What if there was a system that let you focus on the part you love and automate the rest? What if you could fight back without hiring a team or burning out trying to keep up? It didn't promise to do everything, but it promised a way forward. And from here on out, we build it together. One simple tool at a time. Sometimes, help comes from where you least expect it, and in forms you're not ready to trust. In the dark, fear plays tricks on you, blurring what's real with what you imagine. Just when you're ready to fight back, he shows up. He looked terrifying, complicated, like he'd make things worse. That's what automation feels like, when you've done everything by hand. But then, something shifts. When you stop running and look closer, the fear shrinks. He wasn't here to take over. He was here to take weight off my shoulders. And just when it all starts to make sense, the monster comes back stronger. Because even the best tools fall short if your strategy's broken. So we did the only thing we could. We ran. But the Overwhelm Monster wasn't finished. He was growing faster, louder, smarter. We couldn't outrun him forever. Is he still behind us? Automation fear was frozen in shock. He couldn't say. So I had to look for myself. I guess I should have been paying more attention. That's when we crashed into him. He called himself Scaling Smartly, said he helps business owners grow on purpose.
Do you always make a habit of not watching where you're going?
Smartly quipped,
Are you just going to stand there staring, or do you plan on lending a hand?
I was going to answer him back sarcastically, but just bit my tongue and nodded in agreement. But he didn't notice how close danger was creeping in, and neither did we. Not until it was almost too late. He stood tall, calm, like he had it handled. But it wasn't enough.
Clarity, that's what's missing.
We didn't wait to see what happened next.
That missing piece. It must have gotten lost when we collided.
Even the smartest strategy fails without clarity. And just when it felt like we were out of options, we saw it. We stumbled into this dark cave, breathless and exhausted. We thought we'd lost him, but we were wrong.
It was here. I had it.
Smartly searched frantically through his papers, handing them to me. We braced for the end. Just then, a soft glow begins to pulse in the corner. That's when we saw it. The 30-day business launch plan. It wasn't just a plan, it was the missing piece. We finally had it all. Clarity, systems, and a strategy that actually worked. But this time, we didn't run. The AI stack briefcase slipped from the monster's claws and skidded to Automation Fear's feet.
Stand back, this one's mine.
I didn't know he could talk.
Smartly and I both stood there in amazement. The AI stack bursts open. One by one, the tools launched like digital warriors. The tools we once feared were now fighting for us. And just when he dropped his guard...
Hey, Overwhelm, tell me if this hurts.
Overwhelm was never some unbeatable force. It was just scattered tasks with no plan.
Couldn't get a word in edgewise with all that roaring.
We weren't guessing. We weren't winging it. We were building something real. And just like that, the Overwhelm Monster was gone. For the first time, our business wasn't running us. We were running it. You don't need a team or a massive budget, you just need a system that works. Inside is the exact step-by-step we used to go from chaos to clarity, from burnout to freedom. This is the part where your story begins. So grab the plan, face the monster, and finally, build the business that sets you free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next video. We drop new videos every Monday.